Hello and welcome to the first installment of the Screaming Success Vocal Academy. I'm your professor for the day. My name is Mike Schii. I sing for a progressive metal band here in Nashville called Invicta. I also sing for a group called the Nashville Singers. We do barbershop, blues, a cappella, all sorts of cool stuff. People have always asked on my tutorials, how do I scream like Chester Bennington? Lying my way from... I can tell you how to do his technique. You can try to apply it to your own material. At the very least, I can tell you how Chester Bennington screams like Chester Bennington. There are a couple different facets to his screams, because he does a couple different kinds of them. First thing that you probably think of when you think of Chester, you think of his just really sweet tonal screams. Like, he can sing a pitch, but he's also got this fry, kind of growly technique behind it. And it really is two parts, because he does have just the pitch that he's singing. Then in addition to that, he is applying this grit to it. So it's not just a single thing. You'll find that with a lot of vocal techniques is you start with either a bass, whether it's like a bass of a fry scream or bass of just your singing pitch. And from there, you add these other parts of your throat and your larynx and whatever to that to get the sound that you're looking for. We'll start with the just the bass pitch that he's doing, and he's got a lot of compression and a lot of support from his diaphragm. Now obviously he's quite small, has a very high voice. I am quite tall, I'm 6'4". I have a very bass voice. I can tell you how to do it. I'm not going to sound exactly like him because we've got very different voices, but this is how you can apply the technique. Starting out, I'll just use I do a similar thing in one of my songs, and the line is, "There's fog obscuring my view. There's fog obscuring my view." And I put some vibrato on there because I'm expressive when I sing. Then you combine that with your fry scream, which I go through in some other videos, like my compression fry tutorial here, if you want to check that out. Basically, think like maybe clearing your throat a little bit. Extend that so it's combine the "there's fog obscuring my view" and then the "there's fog obscuring my view." You get the "there's fog obscuring my view." Depending on what you're going for, you can adjust how much or how little of that grit you put on there. You can even move in and out of them if you so desire, like "there's fog obscuring my view." And that's a lot of what Chester does in his songs. Lying my way from you. Oh, I can't sing that high, but pretend I did. Then he also does the false chord screams. Kind of like this other thing, but kind of not. And the difference is that with your false chords, you're using something that sits above your actual vocal cords that are called the vestibular folds. Get fancy and technical. These vestibular folds are used in quite a bit of stuff, and I talk about them in quite a few of my other videos too. But basically, they're these flaps of skin or muscle or something. They're much thicker than your normal vocal cords, and if you get them to resonate, oscillate, vibrate, and all those other eights, they make a much deeper noise or a much grittier noise. You're probably familiar with them in like the James Hetfield style of singing, "Hey, hey, hey, and I'm going now," or whatever the words are. So in just a straight pitch, it's like, "Those are your false chords." When you combine those with that aforementioned fry, then you get this really loud, I mean, it's much louder than say your fry screams are, very gritty, very raw kind of scream, which sounds like this. And again, you can kind of go in and out of them, because since they are just different pieces that you're kind of applying and then taking away, you can start with your "ooh," and then you add the rasp. Or if you add the rasp, you can gradually take it off till you're just on the pitch again. Now, if you're like a girl and wanting to do this, you're able to do this. It's just going to be on a higher pitch, your bass note, instead of my really gritty might be more like this. Start with your pitch and then kind of go up and down. So you're just going to have false chord screams plus his tonal screams, and that's basically how you scream like Chester. Hopefully this helped you out a little bit. Thanks again. I'm Mike Schii for the Screaming Success Vocal Academy. I've got several other videos coming up here, and if you like cool metal, you like varied musical genres, come check out my band Invicta at youtube.com/InvictaMusic. Take care, guys. Stay metal. Also, if you've enjoyed your lesson today but you got some additional questions, feel free to leave some comments down below. I'll try to answer them if I can. But the best thing to do would be to go to my profile that's linked in the video description at bandhappy.com. I do give one-on-one video lessons. All the information is posted there, and it's really helpful. So that's a great way to follow up on this, and otherwise just subscribe and you'll get all sorts of other great tips. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.